Hey everybody, hello. AJ here. I get often asked, how do you memorize long verses? That's what we're going to talk about today. The short answer is, you do it just like the short verses. You know, memorization, the best way, is a very creative activity. Do you know, you can expand your creativity and have a great time as you're doing it. I have a master's degree in computer science, but do you know that's very scientific, and I love creative things too. So that's one thing that I am allowed to do when I memorize scripture. So one might ask, well, does this maybe make me have to be a smart person? Do I have to be smart? The answer is, it will make you smart. If you keep doing this, you're going to increase in your intelligence. And it will also help you with your visualization. Do you know we think in pictures? If I say, compare a car and an elephant, what do? You think of these pictures, right? And that's basically what the science of memory is founded on. It's pictures. So, one might ask, well, is it difficult? It's as easy as 1 + 1 = 2. Do you know the whole universe is founded on the number 2? Why? Look at yourself. Would you rather have 2 eyes or 1 eye? Would you rather have 2 nostrils or 1? 2 ears or 1 ear? This is a great revelation. Even Adam, it was said it's not good for him to be alone. So what happened? He was given another person because 2 are better than 1. It's even written that it is not good for man to be alone. And it's also written 2 are better than 1 because if one falls, the other can help him up. But if that person is alone, woe to that man when he falls. So, even a computer, what you use every day, a cell phone, is founded on 2, zeros and ones. So, that's the great beauty of it. Now let's try something together, all right? Let's try to do, say, Psalm 119, the first few verses together, okay? I like to call it Aleph because it's named that way so that people can memorize it easily. So, the first part is, blessed are the undefiled in the way. All right, so what you do is this, okay? Let's say you go to your bed, all right? And you can say, well, all right, so let's have right in the corner there, the word is blessed, all right? So I consider blessed to be an explosion, blast, bao jia in Chinese. So if we have blessed are the undefiled in the way, then we can say, all right, so we have a blast here. And undefiled, I associate with undies because that means underwear in English, and it's easy to imagine. So we have a blast in underwear, and we follow along are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Then we have, they're walking in the law of the Lord, right? So we say law. I picture a policeman when I think of law. So I just picture somebody walking along with a policeman, all right? And so, walk in the Lord, law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his testimonies. And what that means is, to me, a test. Okay, so I picture a test in my mind. I'm a teacher, so that's easy for me. All right, so then, blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with a whole heart. And then, so you have a whole heart there too. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. And iniquity, reminds me of the word ink, right? Like ink in a pen. So they also do no iniquity, they walk in his ways. And then the next part is, you have commanded us to keep your precepts diligently. So we say, there's a command here. And so let's go to another place in the room and say, well, let's say somebody's walking in the door here and they're giving us a command to keep these precepts diligently. What's a precept? A precept is something that a ruler would hold. It's like a long rod. So then we have diligently, I think of dealing like with cards. And then it goes on to, that my ways were directed to keep your statutes. And that is like this. I just picture an O. And my ways directed. Okay, directed, I also have like a traffic director out in the street to keep your statutes. Statutes, again, are like, since I'm from the States in America, I think of a statute as a state because state, kind of the same spelling. All right, so that's what we have. That my ways were directed to keep your statutes. Then I'd not be ashamed when I look into all your commandments. And then we can go to another part of the room and picture a chamois. Okay, a chamois is a leather piece of cloth. And that's used to dry things off. So I picture a chamois someplace in the next place of the room. When I look into all your commandments, okay, so let's say in that picture there's somebody giving a command. And then it goes on to, I will praise you with uprightness of heart when I learn your righteous judgments. And so we can go to another place and say, I will praise you. So I can picture somebody just jumping out of that in praise. And judgments I associate with maybe a judge's gavel, okay? The hammer that he uses. Then it says, I will keep your statutes. Do not forsake me utterly. So again, I will keep your statutes. Think of the states again, or one state. I like to think of my home state, Ohio, or Texas, where I've lived many years. I will keep your statutes. Do not forsake me utterly. Utterly makes me think of a cow's udder. That's where the milk comes from the cow, right? So maybe we can say, there's another part of the house, and you can say, maybe that's like a cow's udder is on that thing. So there you have it. There you have the whole scripture, and you can take that whole thing, and I'll say it again, just so that you know. Okay? It starts out like this. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with a whole heart. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. You have commanded us to keep your precepts diligently. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep your statutes. Then I'd not be ashamed when I look into all your commandments. I will praise you with uprightness of heart when I learn your righteous judgments. I will keep your statutes. Do not forsake me utterly. So that's it for today. Try and try again to use those beautiful words and enhance your own memory. Enjoy the creativity. I'll see you next time.